So the new Loop Rock Girl calendar is coming.
Ready.
It's ready. You're the first one to see
For real.
the proof. And I wanted you to be the first one to see it because we were trying to top the year before.
Which was lovely.
And this year, originally, we were going to do body paint.
Like how she says we. The calendar was going to feature April in body paint.
It's a group discussion.
Right.
You know, it's the whole station kind of plans it out and stuff like that. And our program director, he was like, let's do projected images.
Which is something I'd never heard of before this came up. I truly have not seen any of this before.
No one has seen this before. But this is now the cover.
You're very limber. That's a big stretch.
It was
front
hard.
cover.
It was hard to kind of do that. The tricky part was we had to make the lines onto my body in a certain way, and if I moved a little down a little bit, there'd be a line right across, so I look like I have a mustache.
Right.
Which you don't want a mustache on the cover.
I'm staring at the back cover, which is the Black Album.
So James really helped plan all these images, and we were looking at all the Metallica artwork that we could use.
Mm-hmm.
And there really, for me, there is no other album better than the Black Album. I'm like, we got to use it, but it's all black. But if you look closely, you'll see that snake.
Yep. All right, so can I start looking through this?
Yeah, it's all. This is.
How long did it take to shoot all this? Was this like done in a day, or was this
3 or 4 days?
All right, so we have the Rolling Stones, the iconic tongue.
Right.
I like how this is truly projected onto you, and the lines of the mouth are going down the contour of your body.
Didn't notice that.
That's pretty cool.
It takes a man to notice something like that.
I'm an art lover.
So it's funny because there's gold roller skates, if you noticed, in them.
She's wearing roller skates.
Which is important to wear. But I didn't bring them. They just happened to be at the photo studio. And we were like, we got to use those for one of the images. So as we were shooting, we listened, before we shot every image, we listened to about 3 or 4 songs from each band, and we sat there.
Just kind of get in character.
In the room. I mean, we really took it serious.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, we're going to get emotional. It's art. But we got into the moment of it and really got absorbed into the artist because we wanted to make it more, this is my quote, more art than ass.
Oh, now this is neat. Now this is an example. I'll show you in 1 second. This is an example of kind of really incorporating your body into what's being projected. So it's kind of one complete presentation, the Van Halen logo.
See, I was like, is he going to get it? Is it because it's a little hidden in there too?
No, I love this. So you've got the Van Halen wings
Right.
coming out of you, and you're right there dead center, and your body's kind of angled like the VH.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
There you go. Artistic.
It is artistic. It's more art, less ass, right?
So this is the first shot that we did. And of course, Hysteria is the best. I don't know, one of the top 5 best albums of all time. Can I say that?
You can say that.
In my opinion.
It is your opinion.
And it's was tricky, and I didn't love how the photo came out because the lighting wasn't there. And last week, I'm sitting with Steve Dahl. We're just catching up. And, you know, I'm talking about the calendar, and he wanted to look through it. And he said that this was his favorite image.
Really?
So you can maybe see why this is his favorite image. He prefers that part
This
of
is more ass.
the body.
This is clear. There's a lot more ass going on.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the kind of calendar that anyone would feel comfortable hanging up in the garage.
Well, because, you know, I'm kind of half naked in the photo, but it doesn't look that way.
The centerfold.
The centerfold.
All right, you look kind of evil here.
I'm an
hot.
evil supervillain.
So the AC/DC logo is turned on its side, and the lines, I love the way the logo is going over your eyes, like a little mask. Oh, this is really cool.
It was interesting because we're sitting looking through, we have to use, you know, AC/DC in the calendar, but we don't know how to. And their album art was kind of hard because it's not very simple. You know, there's a lot of the guys on the albums and stuff. And so we just took one of their iconic, you know,
and
logos.
it was smart. I mean, turning the AC/DC logo, which is very familiar, turning it on its side, I thought was a
And what I
cool
love about
idea.
it is you don't look at it and you instantly recognize what that is. You kind of have to pick it out and kind of figure out what's going on with it.
Very cool. Holy crap.
So this was really tricky to shoot. But this is really me lying on the floor with that album projected on top of my body.
Nirvana Nevermind.
Yeah, and so what we did is we rigged the camera on some kind of scaffolding to be right on top of me. And the photographer was standing with a button that
Right.
used that used wirelessly, that he could snap the picture. And they put everything up here, the projection images, and I just laid down and we kind of closed our eyes and hoped for the best. And my hair looks like I'm underwater.
Yeah,
like
it's
it
like
looks perfect.
a weird drowning fantasy happening right here. All right, this is completely cool. This is a must-have.
And it's different from every other year we've ever done the Loop Girl calendar.
This is different from any other calendar I've ever seen. I mean, I've never really seen artwork like this in this volume.
And it's
before.
not photoshopped art onto my body. I'm actually there in the moment. We're listening to the music. When I knew we were doing projected images, the first thing I thought to myself is, I got to consult with JVO because this is a very serious moment right here
I love
for
the way it
us.
turned out. This is great. This is super cool. It just feels collectible, just the way it's done. Nice job.
And you get to see the first one.
Very cool. Well, you get to see it too.